All right, we're about ready to get things started here in just a quick minute. Hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday so far. Hope everyone's having a great start to the week. So I actually got some news tonight that we can talk about because Gamescom happened today. At least they had their opening night live stream. So we can go very briefly. Everything that was announced at Gamescom. I recall a couple of things. Yeah, so I'm just going based off this this IGN article here, so bear with me. So we're getting looks like we're getting a Black Myth Wukong prequel called Black Myth Zhongqi. I think I pronounced that correctly. I played a little bit of Wukong last year. I thought it was really fun. I've been meaning to get back into it for a little bit now, but just haven't had the time to. But this is cool. It's nice to see when a successful project gets its own sequel and all that. So yeah, can't wait to see what's next from this from the studio. Then they showed off. I should also stress that this is not in order. It's literally just going down this list. So this is not in the order which they showed them. They showed off some, I guess they showed off some gameplay of Resident Evil Requiem. I didn't really take a quick look at that. But still, looks pretty interesting. Like that we're going back to Raccoon City. So World of Tanks. This is another one they showed off. They showed off a trailer for World of Tanks 2, I think it's 2.0. Basically, the World of Tanks sequel, they're calling it World of Tanks Heat. They showed off this very cinematic trailer that had this metal song playing in the background. It's very like YouTube, AMV, that sort of deal. I'm not really much of a World of Tanks guy. I kind of dropped off those kind of like World of games, whether it be World of Warships. I think there's War Thunder, and there's like I think it's World of Warplanes, which are two completely different games, but they're basically the same game. They're just made by separate developers. I kind of dropped off of them because they're all the same thing. Because like I don't know, I just have my own issues with it. But you know, good for those who like the World of Tanks game. Okay, so there was a trailer shown off for this game that's currently titled Project Spectrum. I did actually see a little bit of this. It looks like it's gonna be very, very like trippy. New tactical shooter from the team behind Delta Force. Wait, what? That's not what I was getting from that trailer. PvE and PvP with what seems to be the option to transform into a monster yourself. This dash of fear 2 about it. Oh, huh. So we're getting like a horror like PvE type game. I mean that could be cool. I'm very impartial to PvE stuff. I'd rather just have them be modes. Like if you just want to do the PvE, then do the PvE. But if you want to do PvP, then you can do PvP. If you want to do both, go do both. I don't really like it if it's just like one main thing. It's a game called Everwind, which looks like another survival crafting game. Cult of the Lamb, getting a DLC called Woolhaven. I still have to play Cult of the Lamb. New World of Warcraft expansion called Midnight. It looks pretty cool. I gotta jump back into World of Warcraft soon. Age of Empires 4 getting announced for PS5. I'm not played Age of Empires, but I've seen a lot of great things about it. A new update coming out for Enshrouded. It's called The Wake of Water. Enshrouded's another survival crafting game. Didn't you know? Now you got Cinder City. This one looks pretty interesting. I'm gonna mute the... Oh, is it not gonna let me? It's not gonna let me. Damn. It's not gonna let me view the trailer. That's kind of cringe. It was another FPS, and it looked mildly interesting. La Divine... Oh, so... Third-person action adventure game developed by Giamma Games, plays with Wheel of Powerful Swords. So, game loosely based on the Divine Comedy? Is that what I'm getting from this? Motherfucker. Okay, IGN's just not gonna let me view any of these trailers. Okay. Moonlighter 2 got announced. I've not played the first Moonlighter game, so I can't give an opinion. Some announcement for Kingdom Come Deliverance. I almost said Kingdom Come Amalur. I wish. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Legacy of Forge DLC, coming out September 9th. I still have to play Kingdom Come 2. I enjoyed the first game. I enjoyed it a lot. An Island Getaway DLC for Enzoi. I refuse to play Enzoi. Ninja Gaiden 4 had a new story trailer. Ninja Gaiden 4 looks really cool. I gotta play the other games. I think they just got re-released on like modern systems, so I don't really have an excuse to not play it. Trailer for Outer Worlds 2 came out. I really enjoyed the first Outer Worlds game when it came out back in 2019, I want to say. And you know, I've said this before, but I enjoyed Avowed earlier this year when I played it, so I think I'll enjoy this one. I'm also very easy to please. Another trailer for Chronos: The New Dawn. This has been on my list for a little bit now. It looks really, really cool. Another trailer for Silent Hill F. I've not played any of the Silent Hill games, so I can't really give an opinion on this one. Looks pretty interesting, though. Then you have Delta Force, getting an announcement trailer coming out for console. I played a little bit of Delta Force, the newer game that came out. I enjoyed it. It was basically like the Battlefield that we kind of needed, because this was obviously before Battlefield 6 was having its beta and all that. I enjoyed Delta Force, and then it decided to drop a 54 gigabyte update on me, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not all about that. Like, the download size, like, it's free. I should stress, Delta Force is free. Download size is 74 gigs. I'm not fucking with that. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's free, but it has a single-player campaign mode that you do have to pay for. I think it's like 30 or 40 bucks. So not necessarily breaking the bank on that one. But, you know, maybe this will give me an excuse to download it on console at the very least and play through it. But now I don't really see a point since 6 is on its way in a few weeks. Not in a few weeks, a few months, a couple months. I think it comes out in October. Then next we had Fortnite is getting a Squid Game crossover. I haven't played Fortnite in a hot minute. I still haven't downloaded it. I gotta jump back into it. I've never really been one for these like major crossover event things that they do. The next up we have a game called Unbeatable. Use your rhythm to fight back and carve your place in a world that has outlawed music. Ah, so we're a little rebellious. Rock and roll rebel, if you will. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. It looks pretty cool. It kind of has a Scott Pilgrim vs. the World art style to it that looks pretty neat. And this game looks really weird. So they announced this game called Time Takers, and it started off with this like medieval knight in this tavern. He walks out, he gets stabbed in the back, wearing like full plate armor, I should stress. And then he gets transported into like this like futuristic setting, and he's forced to take part in like this like hero shooter. It's another hero shooter. That's what I'm getting from this, but it's like, oh, these warriors from different time periods. It's like, I'm sorry, but you kind of fooled me a little bit, because you actually kind of dug the little medieval aesthetic you guys had going on in the earlier part of the trailer, and then you wanted to show this. I don't know. I think this is gonna be a DOA game, unfortunately. Like, it just doesn't look that interesting, and also it's like, it's another fucking hero shooter. What more can I say? Is the game called The Darkest Files? I didn't really see anything on this. Process entry files and documents he's trying to defend democracy in post-war Germany. Prosecute Nazis and bring them to justice in The Darkest Files. Well, you already had me interested on that end. So, I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be, looks like Papers, Please, almost. Let me look at this. Hold on. It's on Steam. So, The Darkest Files is $20. Oh, it came out this year. Okay, so what? Did it have like a new... Oh, okay. I think it was just an announcement that was coming to Nintendo Switch. But it looks pretty cool. It has like a noir, feel to it. That looks really nice. Then this kind of just looks like another gacha game. It's called Neverness to Everness, which I hate that name. I hate it with a passion. A free-to-play urban open-world RPG developed by Hadasuyo assumed the role of an anomaly hunter to combat enemies, explore the city, and investigate anomalies plaguing the city. It looks like another gacha game. You know, you've seen one gacha game, you've seen them all. The only one I ever played now is Nikkei. Now, Death by Scrolling, this looks kind of cool. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be like, looks like a roguelike, almost. I was getting some Vampire Survivors vibes when from what little bit I saw. It looks pretty cool. I'd like to, you know, looks like it'd be fun to play. Then we got more teasers for Hollow Knight Silksong. I still have not played the first Hollow Knight, so the hype for this doesn't really get me as much as other people. But apparently it is set to come out this year, which I don't believe for. Then again, with another game I'll be getting to very later on, you know, could be a possibility. But I know for Hollow Knight fans, you guys have been waiting for this for so damn long. And then another game that I was not expecting. So there were some games I wasn't expecting. A new Bubsy game was not one of them. So Bubsy, for the guys, for people who don't know, Bubsy was one of those big well, I want to say big, but he was a mascot platformer back in the days of like Genesis. He was competing with all these other guys. Games were all right. They weren't great, weren't awful, but they were all right at best. Then it kind of lay dormant for years. I had a PS1 game called Bubsy 3D, which is seen as like one of the worst video games ever made, which is interesting when you consider the fact that it was made by some of the developers from Bend Studios. This is before they rebranded. Bend, if you guys don't know, they were kind of like the same guys who did the Siphon Filter games and also the Uncharted games for PSP, so that was interesting. But Bubsy got a new game like a few years back. Let's see if I can remember the name of it. Let's find it here. The Woolies Strike Back is what it was called. And it had a series of re-releases on Steam that you can get right now. And then there's a new game. It's called Bubsy 4D, which I can only assume, is it going to be a sequel to Bubsy 3D? Are we going to get a re-release of Bubsy 3D on PC in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025? If we get that, I will be shocked. But I don't know. I might play it. It's gonna be for laughs, and I'm probably gonna have a good time. Got Battlestar Galactica game. I know nothing of Battlestar Galactica. Outlaws Remaster. Night Dive. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Night Dive has kind of been on a roll lately. Because it looks like they're remastering a classic game called Outlaws plus handful of missions. Really hear about it, so never seen it. I don't know how to feel. Then looks like we're gonna be getting ourselves a He-Man beat 'em up game, which I feel like has been a long time coming. I'm actually kind of surprised it's come this long to make a beat 'em up on He-Man. But I guess they're probably doing it because I think there's that live action movie coming out soon. I want to say. But it looks pretty cool. It's being made by Limited Run Games, which I believe are the same guys that did the TMNT game? Let's see if I can find it. Shredder's Revenge. Is that made by the same people? Am I wrong? Am I an idiot? Hold on, let me look at this. No, it's not made by the same people, but, you know, it's got that vibe. Absolum. New roguelite beat 'em up. We got Swords of Legends, which I saw a little bit of this trailer. You kind of had like... Okay, hold on, this might be a different one. Chinese Myth third-person action RPG. I don't really feel. Oh, Valor Mortis. This was the other game this was the one I was looking at. Made by the Ghost Runner devs, which is pretty neat. Play as a French soldier brought back from death on the battlefield to take on twisted monsters. Looks pretty cool, but you know, it was kind of giving me Souls-like vibes. So we'll wait and see. Is a game called Puke? Is that how you're supposed to pronounce it? Or Pook? I don't know. A game called Routine got showed off. I'm just gonna start blazing through them. So we got another trailer for Black Ops 7, which is supposed to be a direct continuation of Black Ops 2, with David Mason and all that stuff. And it does confirm that the canon ending in Black Ops 2 is letting Raul Menendez live, because we see him in this trailer. I'm gonna hold off on it. It's probably gonna be released on Game Pass, so yeah, and it's what I did with Black Ops 6. Then we had Lords of the Fallen 2. Didn't play Lords of the Fallen the Lords of the Fallen reboot, and I don't really plan to. So this game I'm not really excited for. We're getting a new Lego Batman game, which is pretty cool. I remember playing one of the Lego Batman games all the way back with a friend of mine on PS2. I had a lot of fun with it. I wanna sit down and play the Lego games at some point. But yeah, it's called Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And it looks like they're gonna be taking some elements from the Arkham games, because I think I saw a little bit of the detective mode vision. It looks pretty cool. We have Road Kings, which is another truck driving simulator. I don't know why you wouldn't just play American Truck Simulator, unless this game is meant to have more intense elements. I don't know. But we got some Final Fantasy XIV and Monster Hunter Wilds news. They announced that Omega is coming to Monster Hunter Wilds as a collaborative monster that you can fight. And for 14 players, it looks like we're going to be getting the, I think they're called Sacrets, the raptor, the flying raptor things, your mounts in Wilds. We're going to be get those as a mount. I think they're going to be adding a boss from Wilds in, like what they did with Rathalos. I'm not sure. But now, we're going to go into one of the big reveals. One of the big reveals for this, and that is we're getting a new Dawn of War game for Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 4 is coming out soon. Coming out in 2026, it looks like. Being set on the world of Cronus. Gonna be taking control as the Blood Ravens once again. Looks like we're gonna be fighting against the Necrons and the Orcs, which is pretty cool. Warhammer 40k, especially 40k, has been on a fucking roll lately. Space Marine 2, doing gangbusters last year. You had the secret level episode that was entirely based on 40k. Just an incredible episode in its own right. You had the announcement of Astartes 2, which I'm super stoked for. Then you have the Amazon series that Henry Cavill's making. 40k is on the up and up, and it makes sense that they're doing a sequel to one of the most iconic franchises of the 40k brand. And especially now since we have the remastered versions of Dawn of War 1, which, you know, I guess we'll do a brief little announcement here. I think once we're done with the SOCOM retrospective, because we're playing SOCOM tonight, I think we're gonna jump into the Dawn of War games and play some Dawn of War. That's pretty fun. It should be a little bit easier now since the Definitive Edition just came out, which, by the way, brief side note here, Definitive Edition on its first day sold 150,000 copies, which is really good. Love to see it, especially for a remaster. Then again, it's a remaster of an iconic RTS. So yeah, that's cool. Can't wait to see what that what becomes of Dawn of War 4. Then you had another look of Onimusha Wave the Sword. I still have to play the Onimusha games, so again, my hype for this isn't that big. Then you have gameplay trailer for Arknights. It's another gacha game. It's called Arknights Enfield. Then the announcement of Europa Universalis 5. Again, not played it. It's like another classic style RTS in the same vein of like the Age of Empires stuff. Looks pretty cool. Then we had Fallout Season 2 trailer. I still have to watch Season 1. But I know this season is taking place in Fallout New Vegas. I actually just beat New Vegas for the first time last year. Had a very, very fun time with it. So, yeah. Another FPS coming out called Voidbreaker. It looks mild. Then we had some DLC announcements for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It's called The Order of Giants. We have that, and on top of that, we had the announcement that Indiana Jones is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. So that's pretty cool. I still have to sit down and play Indiana Jones. And, oh, okay. So it looks like, so World of Tanks Heat, I think is a separate thing, because I guess we just got the official announcement for World of Tanks 2.0. Okay, so the World of Tanks Heat and 2.0 are two different things, now that I know. Gameplay trailer for Daemon X Machina. It looks like it's another like big epic open world mech shooter. It looks really fun. So you know, I might play it at some point. And then we had a trailer for Sekiro. You know, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It's getting an anime called Sekiro No Defeat. Looks pretty cool. Might watch it. Might not. There was another announcement I thought I saw. Hold on. Was that all of them? I could have sworn I saw another announcement. Oh, yeah. I wonder why this wasn't in the article. But, we got another gameplay trailer for John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. This was a game I was, looking at, because I think it was revealed at the Game Awards 3 years ago, roughly. Yes, it's another zombie game, but it looks like it does legitimately look like a really fun zombie game. It's another one of those, like, Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood type things. I'm excited for it. It's also being made by Saber Interactive. You know, they've been putting out some pretty good shit lately. Saber and Focus is kind of like, they're kind of like bread and butter. Or peanut butter and jelly. They mesh really, really well together to make good shit. And then, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've timed my Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines playthrough appropriately, because we got a new trailer for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And not only that, but we got a release date, finally. It looks like it is coming out October 1st. It's not October 1st, October 21st. This year. So, as I see, this game is coming out of development hell. So yeah, I'm still a little bit skeptical on it, because some of the recent gameplay trailers they're showing off last year weren't really hitting me too much. But I'll still probably play it. You know, they're charging $60 for it, which I'm glad, because it's not a $70 game. Thank fuck. Especially not an $80 game. I don't think I would play it if that were the case. But yeah, we're finally getting Bloodlines 2 after 20 years, I want to say, roughly. Obviously, I wasn't around. Well, I was around when Bloodlines 1 came out, but I wasn't familiar with I wasn't familiar with World of Darkness until about, like, back in 2020, roughly. You know, I finally sat down and played Bloodlines 1 earlier last year. Had a really fun time with it, and now I'll be playing it again for October. A reminder, October 3rd is when that playthrough starts. But yeah, that was everything that was announced at Gamescom. At least everything that I could find. I don't know if there's going to be more announced, because I think it's like a week thing. I think it's going on this entire week. Could be wrong. But if there's any new announcements, I will be sure to let you guys know. But yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, we're doing SOCOM tonight, in case it wasn't obvious. I know we're about 40 minutes in. But before we get into Combined Assault and continue that, gotta give a shout out, that thoughtful shill, going to Night Ride FM once again. 24/7 Synthwave Radio app on Android, and a website, and a Discord server. Great stuff there. Top of that, all the radio stations that you can select and listen to, like Shill Synth, Datawave, Space Synth, Dark Synth, Horror Synth, and EBSM. A lot of really cool stuff on there. A lot of really great songs. Don't know what else you could ask for. Once again, make sure to go check them out at nightride.fm, your 24/7 Synthwave Radio. But just remember, everyone, just remember that this is not a sponsorship. This is just a thoughtful show, which is the best kind of show. But yeah. Whew, man. My throat is dry, and I didn't get something to drink before I went live. That's a big oopsie on mine. I will make do. But yeah. More Combined Assault. That's great. So in the last part, we fiddled around with the emulator settings. Now, hopefully, we shouldn't have to do any more of that. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, too. I don't remember anything what happened in the last session. So, we're just going to continue on from where we left off. All I know is that, we did an ambush. We ambushed a convoy. We did really friggin' well. And I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know we got 2 missions here. Yep, Dragonfly, which we're gonna hear from, you know, HQ. The extended clips. You know, you know what, no. We'll be fine.
Team, the paramilitaries have converted an ancient ruined temple into an attack helicopter base. From here, they've launched several raids against rebel-held areas. The fact that the paramilitaries have access to such sophisticated technology leads us to believe they must have a powerful benefactor. While we work to uncover who may be behind the paramilitary operations, we need you to put this base out of commission.
Will do, ma'am.
Your orders are to systematically destroy the base to cripple the paramilitary's air offense. Unless you feel like getting into a fist fight with enemy air support, you might want to consider using stealth to your advantage. Be aware that Fire Team Bravo is conducting an operation at the base of a dam to the north. Stay alert for any threats that may be headed their way.
Haha, stealth. Huh, what's that? No, I just, oops, I selected the start mission. I'm probably gonna regret that.
Team, it's time we hit the enemy hard. Demo the helicopter refueling
Hit 'em hard.
on Reservoir Island and take out their defenses. Good luck. Contact sighted.
Oops. Okay, I see him.
The boys in Naval Intelligence say these ruins date back to the Silk Road. Sorry, sir, it has to go hot. Going weapons free. That enemy bird's launching. We're gonna need to deal with it. I love making things go boom.
HQ, we've just downed an enemy chopper.
Tango sighted. Good work, team. That's one less helo to worry about later.
You know what? I imagine they probably planted a bunch of these MG nests just on the off chance I'll use it to take out a helicopter. Which, you know, very likely. Alright, so demo the fuel. Okay, so there should be a fuel cache. Oh, right here. That's the fuel dump. We need to go around the other side, hit the radar station.
Enemy moving up ahead.
HQ, the fuel dump is destroyed.
Copy that, team. Those birds will be useless without fuel.
Spectre, this is Sandman. Bad news, we've blown stealth. Enemy reinforcements are headed your way.
Ah, shit.
Roger that. We'll be ready for him.
Holy fuck, that was a lot of dudes. Like, that was a lot of guys.
Team, we have an enemy helo inbound to Fire Team Bravo's position. Deal with it if you get the chance.
Alright, do we have it on the map somewhere? Damn!
Sandman, this is Spectre.
I didn't know a small arms fire could do that much damage.
We have destroyed an enemy chopper with reinforcements headed for your location.
Copy. Copy that, Spectre. Thanks for the assist.
You know, I do kind of like how some of these missions are just like quick get in, get out ops. That's what I like that. That's really fun. Also, I was gonna say, I like how the one dude was like, "Oh, I like how it's so peace and I like this peace and quiet." Big boom. Not long after. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's like a boat that's patrolling around the river.
We've got a target.
HQ, we've demoed the weapons cache.
Acknowledged. The loss of those weapons should help derail their plans.
HQ, the helo base is destroyed.
Nice work, team. Taking away their air support will hinder enemy operations in the area.
Damn, that was very quick.
With that helicopter base destroyed, the devastating air raids against the rebels should come to an end and give them some breathing room. Excellent work, team.
Yes, I would like to save my progress. Next up, we have Storm Cloud. Oh, this is another loud mission? It is another loud mission. However, I don't want that air burst. What even is that? Rifle-mounted grenade launcher with a high explosive rounds that can detonate at a set distance or upon impact. You know, I actually don't mind that.
Team, the rebel village you liberated several days ago is under attack from a mix of mercenary and paramilitary units.
Oh, wow.
They've already taken the airstrip and are using the nearby docks to prepare for a major assault on the village. If we don't get in there fast, the rebels will be slaughtered within the hour. You'll have support from Fire Team Bravo, who's assigned to secure the left flank of the village.
Hell yeah.
We do not have time to establish a strong village defense. With mercs and paramilitaries combining forces, the enemy is too strong. It's inevitable. The rebels are going to lose the village. If you can slow down the enemy advance into the village and retake the docks, we might buy time for the rebels to safely evacuate the village.
So, halt paramilitary advance, relieve allies, secure docks. Alright. Paramilitary infantry have already seized control of the west side of the village. However, their armor columns haven't crossed the bridges and their reinforcements have not been mobilized. Utilize the quickest routes of travel and repel their advance. So they got heavy armor and air support. Okay. I think this one we're actually gonna want everybody on firewall for this. This is gonna be intense.
Team, there's no time to waste. be able to hold their ground. Clear the path to the lake so that our allies can get out of there.
It's about to get real
Alright, no, Mary, no lap time. I'm sorry, kitty.
ugly.
So we got demo the South Bridge and the North Bridge.
Ready to give it to him, sir. Spectre, they've taken Night Owl's family. We're diverting to rescue them.
Roger that, Sandman. Make sure they get the message to never mess with his family again.
Team, the loss of their air support at the supply base has severely hampered enemy air operations. You shouldn't have to face any enemy helicopters.
Spectre, Sandman here. We weren't able to destroy the Western Bridge. Enemy reinforcements got through and are now headed toward your position.
Copy. We'll be ready for him.
I got enemy armor at the North Bridge.
One bridge down. One to go.
Hostile spotted moving.
Oh, that's way too much fun.
HQ, the bridges are destroyed.
Nice work, team. That should buy you some time.
I wish there was a quicker way of doing that.
Careful, guys. I see a hostile.
Alright. Place this and get the hell out of here. Where's Juliet at? Okay. Shit. So okay. So we're gonna hit Echo first, then hit up Juliet and then Foxtrot.
Command, we destroyed a shipment of surface-to-air missiles.
Great work, team. The Flyboys will be glad to hear it.
Objective complete, HQ.
Alright, so that's Echo secured. Then now Juliet.
HQ, the area's clear.
Good work, team.
Am I heading the right way? I believe so, yep.
Enemy sighted. He's moving.
Excellent job, team.
Oh shit, Jester's dead. Damn, I can't even fucking... Oh, that's rough. How the fuck did he die? That kind of hurts a bit. And I can't even revive him either. That also sucks.
That felt good.
Yeah, no.
HQ, we've secured the road to the
Alright, next up is the docks.
docks.
That's great, team. With that road clear, our rebel allies can now move out of the area.
Can I place a satchel charge underneath that? Or no? I don't think I can. I don't think the game will let me. I'm not gonna trust that. Okay. With the way the map was going, I thought that fucker was moving.
The docks are over there, sir. With all that open ground, we should probably watch our approach. Enemy fire, sir!
Yeah, this mission may have been a tad bit scuffed. But then again, what isn't any SOCOM mission?
We've secured the docks HQ. You can send in the cavalry.
Copy that, Commander. Gunboats are inbound. Great job, team. Mission complete.
Hell yeah. Alright, look, Jester's back.
Team, our allies made it through in one piece because of you. Excellent work.
We're gonna do... Just doing a quick little mic check. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Good work, team. The rebels were able to retreat from the village. As expected, the mercenaries and paramilitaries gained control over the area. However, our allies are still alive and will now have the chance to regroup and plan how to recapture their village.
Hell yeah. Chokehold. Wow. Alright, so we're back to doing stealth again. Coolio. Love that. Why does he have a bipod on the M8? No, 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 no.
Team, the intel provided by Underwood has led to a startling discovery. President Kareem was behind the paramilitaries the entire time.
Bum bum bum.
According to Underwood, the rebel-held areas contain vast deposits of oil and natural gas. Hoping to solidify his power in the world, Kareem wants these deposits for himself, and is using the paramilitaries to secretly exterminate any and all opposition. Underwood also has information about an abandoned stadium that Kareem and the paramilitaries have supposedly turned into an internment camp.
Oh.
They have then been arresting suspected rebels and innocent civilians and putting them into this camp. We do not know their fates once they've been processed, but we can only assume the worst. Fire Team Bravo is preparing to infiltrate a complex in the surrounding hills and collect intel about what's actually going on. Your team's mission is to infiltrate the stadium and surrounding buildings and disrupt the enemy operation with extreme prejudice. The paramilitary leader, call sign Goldbug, is also on site, and you are authorized to use whatever force necessary to neutralize him.
Gotcha. Okay, so secure streets, infiltrate brickworks, infiltrate garage, infiltrate stadium, neutralize Goldbug. Look at this. I don't think this is what I think it is. Yeah, this might be something different. Anyway. Dossier. Originally built to hold winter athletic competitions, this sports stadium now holds an internment camp to which hundreds of innocent civilians have been sentenced to. The main entrance to the stadium is easily accessible from the street, which means it will also be heavily guarded. There is also a connecting walkway from a parking garage that will provide discreet access into the stadium. Alright, let's go.
Team, we have fresh intel indicating increased enemy activity in the area. In addition to investigating the stadium, there are two additional targets. A parking garage to the east of the stadium and some type of light factory to the north. Sandman has initiated their mission in the surrounding hills, so stay alert for any communication from Fire Team Bravo.
Alright, let's see. So secure the streets, infiltrate the brickworks, infiltrate the garage, infiltrate the stadium. Let's do the stadium first, or not the stadium. The fucking garage, since that's right across the street. Actually, is there an entry point in the back? Yeah, there is. Alright, so apparently Goldbug is in there, so...
Эти дикари заслуживают смерти.
HQ, we've infiltrated the garage area. It's apparently being used as a command post.
I've got to engage. Understood. Take out the command operation and all opposition.
Well... it was good while it lasted.
HQ, the area's clear.
Good work, team.
Tango ahead, sir.
Goldbug has been neutralized.
Good
Oh
work,
shit,
team.
really?
Eliminating their leadership will cripple the paramilitary's command structure.
Damn, that was very easy and a little underwhelming. Oh, come on, I know you're behind that pillar, dude.
must be the back way in.
You down? I'm gonna take that as yes. We're kind of doing the objectives a little bit, tad bit out of order, but...
Over there, sir.
Yeah, I do vaguely remember this mission as a kid. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry for you.
Got one in range, sir.
We've infiltrated the stadium HQ. They've built a makeshift internment camp on the inner grounds, and what looks like a gas chamber in the middle of the camp.
Copy that, team. The situation is even worse than we believed. You have the go-ahead to take the operation down. Secure the camp and disable the gas chamber.
Spectre, Sandman here. These paramilitaries are up to some pretty dark stuff. We found murdered civilians. This is starting to look like genocide.
We're seeing some shady things ourselves, Sandman. Let's make sure they don't kill any more innocent people. Sandman, this is Spectre. We're moving on the stadium now.
Got one in range, sir.
Honestly,
Firing at will.
yeah, you guys got clear.
Внимание! Побег из лагеря Сириус невозможен. Каждый, кто попытается сбежать, будет расстрелян за этот поступок. Подготовить ушников к ликвидации и захоронению.
Spectre, you need to disable those gas pumps. You're running out of time.
Они же совсем младенцы!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have contact.
Никогда! У нас гость!
HQ, we've just disabled the poison gas pumps.
Good work, team. Destroying those pumps will save a lot of innocent lives.
Выпустите нас! Да что вы так с нами?
Oh, come on, come back here.
HQ, we've secured the internment camp.
Excellent work, team. Objective complete.
All right, now all that's left is everything else on the outside. I want to know what that radio's about.
Target acquired.
They won't be making any calls now.
Excellent work, team. That will prevent them from alerting the others to your presence.
Tango in motion.
HQ, we've secured the streets around the stadium.
Good work, team.
Perfect. I needed that.
Эти дикари заслуживают смерти. У нас...
This makes no sense.
Just what the hell's going on here?
HQ, we've successfully infiltrated the factory. They've been using the furnaces to cremate dead prisoners.
Copy, team. Now let's make sure this place is never used again. Destroy the furnaces.
I'm good to go, sir. Commander, if we blow that thing, it should make quite a stir. That was one huge fireball, Spectre. Thanks for the distraction.
Don't mention it.
That doesn't really matter to me, but hey, it's cool to help out Bravo team, even though it doesn't matter.
Target destroyed, HQ.
Copy, team. No more innocent victims will pass through that place.
Oh my god, hiccup. Oh? Mountain clearing, Ajikistan. 0530 hours.
What is it with you West Coast boys? Already taking it easy.
Just trying to catch some R&R after having to take care of everything for you East Coast boys.
Ha! I didn't hear you complaining when we helped out.
You and your team did some nice work back there. Thanks for that, Ray.
No problem.
This is some bad stuff going on here.
Come on. Let's get a move on.
Good news, team. The White House has withdrawn support for President Karim and his entire cabinet. All U.S. forces in the region are hereby authorized to give support to the rebels in overthrowing this rogue regime. Well done, gentlemen.
Copy that, HQ. Only when all is said and done.
Affirmative.
Hell yeah. That the end? Did we beat the game? Be a little crazy if that was the end of the game.
By destroying the horrific operations taking place in the stadium, you just saved countless lives, team. The Tajikistani government's acts of genocide will not go unpunished. Stay frosty. The battle lines have just been drawn, men.
Oh, Presidential Palace, Tajikistan, 0658 hours.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. I understand. Now it is you who must understand. I will never be ashamed of what I have done for my country. They are animals, and animals have no rights.
Do you realize what you've just done? Reports of those labor camps are already on the news. I can't spin this.
You lied. You have no political power.
Kareem, what are you doing? I am a United States
А
Senator.
он, пожалуй, может стать нашим разменным козырем. Держите его поблизости и живым. Пока.
You can't do this. I am a United States Senator.
Захватите территории мятежников, чтобы выбить опору у вооруженных сил США в этом регионе. Когда они увидят нефть, они умолкнут. При цене в $90 за баррель у них не будет выбора. Да, и скажи О'Рурку, чтобы он выслал своих наемников в ту повстанческую деревушку. Я не хочу больше о ней слышать.
Oh, jeez. Oh, whoops. Man, everyone's got C4 apparently.
Team, the rebel allies and U.S. military have initiated a combined assault on
No,
the
she said the thing.
military, inflicting heavy losses. As we speak, the Tajikistani forces are pulling back into the capital, with hopes of luring the rebels and the U.S. military into a bloody and costly urban war. We need to preempt the assault and minimize the Tajikistani military hometown advantage. Team, recent recon indicates the capital is still operating on an archaic infrastructure designed by the Soviets. Your mission is to shut down the city's power and systematically destroy all Ajiki military communications and radar capabilities. Crippling the capital's infrastructure will throw the Tajikistani military into disarray and set the stage for the upcoming rebel-led assault.
Dossier. Local informants have supplied us with photographs of electrical stations and telecommunications tower. Utilize discrete routes through the city to prevent prolonged engagements. Once you do reach the objective areas, expect a heavy enemy presence. Only have one objective: plant satchels.
Team, the resistance forces are encircling the capital in preparation for a major assault. Your mission is to assist them by targeting the city's infrastructure. This should throw the enemy into disarray and give the resistance a fighting chance at taking the capital.
Copy that, HQ. We're moving in.
Got one in range, sir. Commander, we should move off the main streets to avoid enemy patrols.
Didn't know if the dude was gonna spot me or not. Can we still not shut out the lights? Hold on. Damn.
Нарушитель!
Гражданам Таджикистана рекомендуется открывать свои дома и предоставлять любую помощь нашим героическим силам. Оборона Таджикистана. Недалеко то время, когда наши храбрые солдаты разгромят мятежников
Yeah, let's take the left path.
Я боюсь. Тихо, мне кажется, дорогу кто-то есть.
We got the telecommunications center up ahead, Commander. Ready to start blazing. Got a visual on tangos.
Satchel planted, HQ.
Good work. When it detonates, it should take out the enemy's communication capability.
Alright, what's the next? I think I want to hit the electrical station next. You know what? I think that worked out pretty well. Good for my team to get down. God, I fucking love the combat gear we're rocking for this mission. That's really nice.
HQ. Looks like the Defense Force is hiding weapon caches underground.
Nice catch, team. If you have C4, go ahead and demo it. Excellent job, team. The loss of those weapons will be a major blow to the enemy's fighting capabilities.
That houses the electrical panels. If we disable them, it'll knock out most of the power in the capital. Over there, sir. Tango sighted.
Y'all, I need you to hit something. Alright. Oh my god, guys, out of the fucking way!
The satchel is planted at the electrical station HQ.
Good job. This will be sufficient to knock out power to most of the capital.
Alright, next up is the power station. Or radar station, my mistake. Yeah, we'll hit up the railroad track. I'll tell you the upside though, since a lot of these guys are carrying weapons that use 5.56, I'm replenishing my ammo quite well. Oh, I can just barely see that fucker's head. He moved.
I think we found the radar station, Commander. Tango spotted.
Sir, we can probably find another route and avoid those guards on the bridge.
Neck itchy. Ah.
HQ. The radar station is ready for demolition.
Excellent. When it's gone, air support should easily be able to hammer targets in the capital. Good job, team. A boat is waiting for you, so move to extract. Excellent work, gentlemen. Your attacks on the capital's infrastructure will have caused enough chaos to even the scales for our rebel allies.
Hell yeah. Kaboom! Alakablam!
Excellent job, team. By taking out the infrastructure supporting the Ajikistani military, you've laid the groundwork for our rebel allies' coming assault on the capital.
So we have Snake Pit, Frostbite, and Shepherd. Hold on, let me what was this? Yeah, no.
With the capital's infrastructure in shambles, Kareem's hold on power is starting to slip. We've received reports that President Kareem, call sign Kingfish, has already fled underground, presumably to avoid capture. Through informants, we have learned that the Tajikistani military have moved their central command to one of Kareem's political party headquarters in the hopes of avoiding U.S. airstrikes. Before the rebels launch their assault, we need better insight into the Tajikistani military's plans. We're sending you back to the capital in order to infiltrate the political party headquarters and gather as much Tajikistani military intel as possible. We've received word that the Minister of Defense, call sign Snakebite, may also be on site. If so, be sure to capture him and bring him with you to the extraction. Try to remain undetected. We'll be able to extract you more easily if you do.
That explains why they gave me the beanbags. Alright, so... this might be a little... This is gonna be a little interesting, but yeah. Fuck it, let's go beanbags. So, infiltrate headquarters, obtain intel, and capture Snakebite. Kilich Gasanov has served as the defense minister of Tajikistan since the formation of the nation. A longtime political partner of Ismail Karim, Gasanov shares similar ambitions for the rise of Tajikistan. Gasanov is personally responsible for the rapid development of the Tajikistan Defense Forces and ensuring that buildup is hidden from the international community. Gotcha.
Team, intel indicates the Tajikistani Defense Force is using the government's old political party headquarters as its new command and control center. We need you to investigate.
All right, team. Let's move out.
Alright, so it looks like there's an entry point on the far right. You're not gonna spot me, are you? Oh, fuck me.
Tango ahead, sir.
Okay. Yep, stay by, hung the wall. Hug the wall, maybe go down the hallway a little bit, up the stairs. Well, hold on. Let's see how far down he goes. Bro, that was another one of those little too close for comfort things. Fuck, okay, so we can't vault over. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, if I take him out, I gotta fucking be quick about it and drag his body. Oh.
Target acquired.
You know, or his body will just disappear. That works for me. Yeah, that was kind of one of those, that was like the only way I could get through that safely. Whew. All right.
We're inside, HQ.
Good work, team. Proceed with caution.
Hey, at least we maintain stealth.
Well, if this ain't vainglorious, I don't know what is.
Maybe skip out on going out in the direct open.
Силам обороны Аджики нужны ниндзя. Вот было бы здорово. Продовольствие и припасы?
Are you fucking serious?
Time to take these guys out.
Well, there goes my stealth run. Fuck, it was like the one mission too that I felt confident in stealthing all the way through. Ah, well, you can't win them all. I feel like I should have probably breached that one room.
Sir, I think I see a hostile.
They need better aim to take out SEALs.
Nothing but some scars now. Wow, I feel great. What was in that?
Hey, Killjoy, come here.
That's better. Following.
Hostile in motion. Gotta open fire.
Вижу нарушителей!
Если бы я только мог взять руководство в свои руки, мы бы могли еще выиграть эту войну.
Нарушитель!
Contact is moving, sir. Too hot here. Gotta engage. We've got a teammate down. We've got a man wounded.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, hold on. We're going from checkpoint. That was a botch. That was an incredible botch.
Все готово, сэр. Продовольствие и припасы? Все получено, сэр. Хорошо. Как только он прибудет, задрайте все выходные двери. Он сможет там продержаться, пока мы не перейдем в контратаку и не разобьем этих мятежных подонков.
I had a hunch they'd be using explosive devices. These should help us disarm them.
Try to obtain all the intel you can, team. The more intel you find, the better understanding we'll have of the Ajikistani military's future plans.
Okay, so we have to do those 5 pieces of intel across this entire building. Neat. Jesus Christ! Fucker ran straight for me.
Well, if this ain't vainglorious, I don't know what is.
Our tango is on the go, sir. He's firing, sir. I gotta shoot.
Не стреляйте! Я остаюсь!
Я лишь делаю то, что мне приказали.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
He's on the move, sir.
These look like the blueprints of a nearby pumping station. I'm sure this will come in handy. That felt good.
Well, at least I know what room Snakebite's gonna be in. Actually, let me double check the cafeteria and make sure I didn't skip over anything on intel. I don't think I did, but you know, can't be too careful. Yeah, no, I think we're good over here.
Enemy ahead.
Oh.
Our tech boys should be able to find out what's on this thing's hard drive.
Team, you've gathered the necessary intel. Good work.
Well, I mean, there's... It said 3 out of 5, so... It means there's more.
Tango spotted.
Our code breakers will be interested in this. Убейте их!
Are you fucking serious? God damn it.
These guys are fighting like the Alamo. I could use...
Ah, that hurt. That's stung to fail.
Я хочу действовать.
В бункере все готово, сэр. Все получено, сэр.
Well, if this ain't vainglorious, I don't know what is.
I had a hunch they'd be using explosive devices. These should help us disarm them. These look like the blueprints of a nearby pumping station. I'm sure this will come in handy.
Сегодня маленькая армия, а завтра мировая держава.
archives.
Нарушить!
I'm okay. I only took a shotgun blast to the face. I'll be fine.
Patched up and ready for action.
Watch it. Hostile sighted.
Вижу нарушителя!
Чертов дурак! Мне следовало быть президентом, а не ему. Он ничего не знает.
Вот так! А!
Our tech boys should be able to find out what's on this thing's hard drive.
Team, you gathered the necessary intel. Good work.
Hostile spotted and in motion.
Нарушить!
Our code breakers will be interested in this.
Сдаюсь!
Man, I want to know where the other bit of intel is. Oh well. We got the guy, that's all that matters.
Делайте со мной что хотите. Это не будет иметь значения.
HQ, we've secured Snakebite.
Copy that. Keep him safe from enemy fire, Commander, and bring him to the extraction point with you. Team, we have all the intel we need. Now get out of there and move to the extraction point.
That's probably behind, right?
Roger that, HQ. We're on our way.
Oh.
These maps show Defense Force troop movements.
job, team. All the intel you've gathered should allow us to get the jump on the Defense Force's next operation.
Well, we'll go out the cafeteria. Oh, wait. Nope, I have to go the other way. Fuck. Never mind. Wait, so where the fuck is... Oh, is it upstairs? I think it's upstairs. That would make the most sense. Yeah, because it looks like, yeah, there's a staircase. Alright, let's wait for the team to regroup.
Good job, team. This intel will prove invaluable in figuring out the Defense Force's next move. With the intel you found and the information the Defense Minister will provide, our rebel allies can end this conflict quickly and decisively. Well done.
Nice. Alright, so we got a couple more missions left, but this is unfortunately where I'm going to call it for the night. And just another quick reminder, no SOCOM on Thursday. We're doing Greedfall because this week is WPW week, so there will be Greedfall on Thursday and Friday. So we're going to be picking this back up on next Tuesday. Yeah. Fun stuff. I do think we're getting near the end of the game, though. Yeah. Let's see who is live, and as I look for somebody to raid, just remember, everyone, if you guys enjoyed what you have seen and you haven't already, don't forget to follow your Twitch, turn on notifications for whenever I go live. There are links below for both Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads, so you get email stream updates and announcements that I may have. There's also a link to my YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, because that's where I post the VODs for the Mountain Bike series, as well as the main playthroughs to do for the channel, as well as WPW, Saturday Night Showdown, news from the bunker, and shorts whenever I get shorts. Let's see. You know, I haven't rated Ed in a little bit. He's currently doing Halo Combat Evolved Lasso run. That's who we will raid. Raid message, as always, the banner has arrived. Make sure to go let him know who has arrived on his doorstep. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have a terrific Tuesday night, evening, morning, whatever the case may be. And I will see you guys on Thursday for the next part of Greedfall. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.